Welcome back to Tiny Habit Health, where small daily changes create big results over time. Two people, same age, same weight, same job. One averages 3,000 steps a day. The other hits around 10,000. Fast forward 5 to 10 years. On the outside, they might look similar. But inside their bodies, their hearts, blood sugar, energy, and even brain health are on completely different paths. Today, you'll see what actually changes in your body when you go from 3K to 10K steps a day, and more importantly, how to get there using tiny, realistic habits you can stick to. Stay to the end for a simple Tiny Habit Health step ladder you can start today. At Tiny Habit Health, everything starts with awareness. Here's where these numbers sit. Under 5,000 steps a day, mostly sedentary. Around 3,000 steps, that's the sit most of the day zone. Around 10,000 steps, that's the I move on purpose zone. Think of 3K as survival mode, just enough movement to get through your day. Think of 10K as upgrade mode. Your daily routine is actively protecting your heart, metabolism, and brain. Our goal on this channel is not to shame anyone at 3K. It's to show you how a few small step habits can steadily move you up that scale. Let's zoom in on your heart and blood vessels. At around 3,000 steps a day, your heart doesn't get many chances to work a little harder. Long sitting blocks mean your blood vessels get stiffer, and your resting risks quietly creep up over the years. When you start nudging your steps upward, 4K, 5K, 6K, your heart gets more frequent, gentle workouts. Your leg muscles help pump blood back to your heart. Your blood vessels stay more flexible. You don't need to transform your life. You just need more micro moments where your heart beats a bit faster. That's the tiny habit approach. Small, repeatable actions that your heart can feel. Now, your metabolism and blood sugar. With a 3K lifestyle, the pattern often looks like this. Sit, eat, sit again. Your muscles stay offline, and your body has a harder time clearing sugar from your blood efficiently. Tiny Habit Health strategy. Add short walks around meals. Even a 5 to 10 minute walk after eating can help your muscles soak up more glucose and ease the load on your system. As you climb from 3K towards 7K, 10K steps, your blood sugar control improves, your insulin sensitivity gets better, and fat storage becomes less aggressive. The magic isn't one massive workout. It's lots of small bouts of movement woven into your day. Tiny steps also change how you feel. At 3K steps, your joints stiffen, your body feels heavier, and brain fog hits harder. It's easy to think, I'm just tired, when in reality, you're simply undermoved. When you build in tiny walking habits, a 3-minute walk after coffee, pacing during one phone call, a lap around the house before you sit, blood flow to your brain improves. You get more of those natural, feel-good chemicals that boost mood and reduce stress. On Tiny Habit Health, the goal is not to crush a workout. It's to feel just a little better, a little clearer, and a little lighter. Day after day. Over years, these tiny differences stack. Research shows that going from very low step counts, like 2K or 3K, up into the 6K, 7K, 8K range can significantly lower your risk of heart disease and early death. Moving toward 10K continues to help, but the biggest jump is simply going from almost no movement to a bit more each day. So instead of thinking, I'm failing if I'm not at 10K, ask, am I doing a bit better than last month? That mindset is pure Tiny Habit Health. Tiny improvements, big long-term payoff. Let's clear this up tiny habit style. No, you don't have to hit exactly 10,000 steps to be healthy. 10K is just a clear, easy-to-remember target that represents an active lifestyle for most people. For many adults, especially if you're starting low, getting to 6K, 8K steps already moves you into a much safer, healthier zone. On this channel, the rule is simple: more than before. If you're at 3K, your next win might be 4K. If you're at 5K, your next win might be 6K. Tiny steps. Consistent progress. That's it. Here's your tiny habit health step ladder. Step 1. Measure, don't judge. Wear a step counter for a few days. Find your real average. Maybe it's 2,500, 3,000, or 4,000. Step 2. Add just 1,000 steps. Your only job for the next week or two: add roughly 1,000 extra steps each day. A 10-minute walk after dinner, pacing while you watch a short video, walking laps while you're on one phone call. Step 3. Lock it in as a habit. Tie your walk to something you already do. After I finish breakfast, I walk for 5 minutes. After I close my laptop, I walk for 10 minutes. Step 4. Climb to your sweet spot. Once the new level feels normal, bump up again. Aim for 5K, 6K, then 7K, 8K, maybe 9K, 10K. You choose the rung that fits your life and your body. Remember, on Tiny Habit Health, boring consistency beats short-term intensity every time. Quick safety check. If you have joint issues, heart conditions, diabetes, or you haven't been active in a long time, talk to your healthcare provider before increasing your steps too much. Start smaller if you need to. Even an extra 300 to 500 steps is a win at the beginning. Listen to your body and build gradually. Tiny, safe steps are better than big, heroic ones that leave you burned out or injured. So what actually changes when you go from 3,000 steps to 10,000? Your heart gets more protection, your blood sugar is easier to manage, your energy and mood lift, and over time, you quietly rewrite your health story, one tiny step at a time. Now it's your turn. Comment below with 1. Your current average step count, and 2. Your next tiny step goal, maybe 4K, 5K, 6K, or more. If you're all about small, realistic habits that transform your health over time, hit like, subscribe to Tiny Habit Health, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next tiny habit that can change your life.